1. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great was the king of Macedonia who created one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Greece to Egypt and India by the time he was 30 years old. 2. Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was a Roman general and statesman who expanded the Roman Republic through numerous military campaigns and later became its dictator, playing a key role in the rise of the Roman Empire. 3. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was the founder of the Mongol Empire, which became the largest contiguous empire in history, known for his brutal military tactics and uniting the Mongol tribes. 4. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte was a French military leader who became Emperor of France and expanded the French Empire across Europe, influencing laws and governments through the Napoleonic Code. 5. Cyrus the Great. Cyrus the Great was the founder of the Persian Empire, known for his tolerance towards the cultures and religions of the people he conquered and for establishing one of the first human rights charters. 6. Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun was the leader of the Huns who invaded the Roman Empire, feared for his violent campaigns across Europe and for contributing to the decline of the Roman Empire. 7. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal was a Carthaginian general famous for crossing the Alps with his army, including war elephants, and defeating Roman forces during the Second Punic War. 8. William the Conqueror. William the Conqueror was the Duke of Normandy who successfully invaded England in 1066, becoming the first Norman king of England and changing the country's history with the Norman conquest. Charlemagne. Charlemagne, or Charles the Great, was the king of the Franks and later emperor of the Carolingian Empire, uniting much of Western Europe and being crowned the first Holy Roman Emperor. 10. Tamerlane. Timur, also known as Tamerlane, was a Central Asian conqueror who founded the Timurid Empire and led military campaigns across the Middle East, India, and parts of Europe, known for his ferocity. 11. Hernan Cortés. Hernan Cortés was a Spanish conquistador who led the expedition that caused the fall of the Aztec Empire, claiming Mexico for Spain and marking the beginning of Spanish colonization in the Americas. 12. Francisco Pizarro. Francisco Pizarro was a Spanish conquistador who conquered the Inca Empire in Peru, securing vast riches for Spain and expanding its empire in South America. 13. Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman the Magnificent was the longest reigning sultan of the Ottoman Empire, known for his military conquests in Europe, Asia, and Africa, as well as for his contributions to law and culture. 14. Ivan the Terrible. Ivan the Terrible was the first Tsar of Russia, expanding Russian territory through ruthless campaigns and centralizing royal power, while also being known for his violent outbursts and repression. 15. Peter the Great. Peter the Great was a Russian Tsar who modernized and expanded Russia, transforming it into a major European power by reforming the government, military, and culture, and founding the city of St. Petersburg. 16. Ashoka the Great. Ashoka the Great was an Indian emperor of the Maurya dynasty who ruled almost all of the Indian subcontinent. After a brutal conquest, he embraced Buddhism and promoted peace and non-violence. 17. Kublai Khan. Kublai Khan, the grandson of Genghis Khan, was the founder of the Yuan dynasty in China. He expanded the Mongol Empire and ruled as both Emperor of China and leader of the Mongols. 18. Ramesses II. Ramesses II, also known as Ramses the Great, was a powerful pharaoh of ancient Egypt. He is famous for his military campaigns, monumental building projects, and his long reign of 66 years. 19. Vlad the Impaler. Vlad the Impaler was a 15th century ruler of Wallachia, known for his brutal methods of punishing enemies. His cruel reputation inspired the legend of Dracula. However, 20. Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu was the founder and leader of the Zulu kingdom in southern Africa. He revolutionized warfare in the region, expanding the Zulu territory through military innovations and campaigns. 21. Richard the Lionheart. Richard the Lionheart was the King of England, best known for his leadership during the Third Crusade. He was a skilled military commander and symbol of chivalry. 22. Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was the founder of the Maurya Empire in India. He united much of India under his rule and established a centralized government after overthrowing the Nanda dynasty. 23. Saladin. Saladin was a Muslim military leader who recaptured Jerusalem from the Crusaders. He became known for his chivalry and wise leadership during the Crusades, particularly in the Third Crusade. 24. Otto the Great. Otto the Great was the first Holy Roman Emperor who consolidated the German states and expanded his empire through successful military campaigns in Italy and Central Europe. 25. Alfonso I of Portugal. Alfonso I, also known as Afonso Henriques, was the first king of Portugal. He led the country to independence from the Kingdom of Leon and expanded its territory during the Reconquista. 26. Aurelian. Aurelian was a Roman emperor who restored the Roman Empire's boundaries, defeating invaders and reclaiming lost provinces. He was instrumental in reuniting the empire after years of crisis. 27. Harald Hardrada. Harald Hardrada was a Viking king of Norway, famous for his attempts to conquer England. He was killed in the Battle of Stamford Bridge, ending Viking invasions of England. 28. Scipio Africanus. Scipio Africanus was a Roman general who defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama during the Second Punic War, securing Rome's dominance over Carthage. Have 29. Babur. Babur was the founder of the Mughal Empire in India. A descendant of both Timur and Genghis Khan, he established a powerful dynasty in the Indian subcontinent. 30. David IV of Georgia. David IV, also known as David the Builder, was a king of Georgia who transformed the kingdom into a major regional power, uniting the country and expanding its territory during his reign.